You are literally evolving backwards. I know that sounds intense, but listen, if your head is drifting forward and your shoulders are constantly rounded in, you aren't just losing height, you're actually optimizing your body for a life of pain, slowly returning right back to the Stone Age. And the crazy thing, most people don't even notice this happening until their neck starts throbbing or their lower back just absolutely screaming at them. So in today's explainer, we are going to put a stop to that. We're jumping into a complete 10-minute masterclass on how to reclaim your human posture, look noticeably taller instantly, and finally eliminate all that chronic pain.
To fix this, we're going to run through a quick 6-step agenda: the evolutionary reverse, opening the front, ending the turtleneck, the anti-sitting move, reactivating lost muscles, and we'll wrap up with the finish and strategy. All right, part 1, the evolutionary reverse. Now, the crucial point here is that bad posture isn't just a fixed habit you're stuck with for life. It is a biological adaptation. Your body is this insanely efficient machine, right? Whatever position you repeat the most, it just assumes is your new permanent lifestyle. So if you're sitting for hours on end, your body literally optimizes for that slouched state. It forces your lower back and your neck to work in painful overtime just to hold your body upright, while your glutes and lower traps, the muscles that are supposed to be doing the heavy lifting, well, they completely check out. They go on a permanent vacation. But here is the fantastic news. If your posture adopted once to a bad position, it can absolutely adopt back.
Let's move on to part 2, opening the front.
So the first practical step is undoing the absolute biggest posture killer out there, a tight chest. You don't need fancy equipment for this. Just grab a simple towel or a resistance band with a wide grip. Keep your arms completely straight and slowly move it up over your head and behind your back. The real secret here, though, is to actively pull your hands apart as you move to create tension. Hitting 10 to 20 reps of this simple towel pull directly counters that rounded, hunched desk posture. It forces mobility back into your shoulders, making you naturally stand taller without even having to think about it.
Which brings us to step 3, ending the turtleneck.
This is where we really need to address a specific dysfunction that doesn't just cause severe pain, but it literally destroys your facial profile. We're talking about forward head posture. If you let this happen, your body optimizes for that slouch, which pulls your chin in and practically erases your jawline. You're basically folding your face into your body, making you look shorter and a whole lot softer, regardless of what your body fat percentage actually is. 3 inches. That is exactly how far your head likely lives in front of your body center of gravity right now. It's almost like your head is desperately trying to escape your torso. But don't worry, we can fix it right now with a move that, honestly, feels a little awkward, but it is incredibly effective.
Place a finger on your chin if it helps you focus. Now, keeping your head tall and your eyes looking straight forward, slide your chin straight back. You want to proudly create the most aggressive, ugliest double chin of your entire life. Seriously, the uglier it looks, the better the posture fix. But here's the golden rule. Do not nod and do not look down. Sliding straight back until you feel a deep stretch in the back of your neck is the absolute secret to realigning your cervical spine and bringing that sharp structure right back to your face.
Moving to number 4, the anti-sitting move.
Since sitting quite literally folds your body forward all day, we need to completely reverse that exact motion to fight gravity. Enter the Cobra pose. Lie flat on your stomach, place your hands right under your shoulders, and squeeze your quads to slightly lift your knees off the ground. Then pull your shoulder blades down and back. The trick here is to think about lifting your chest forward and upward to physically lengthen the spine, instead of just mechanically pushing yourself off the floor. If you hold the top of this pose for a few deep breaths and knock out 5 to 10 reps, your spine will instantly feel dramatically taller.
All right, part 5, reactivating lost muscles.
We're moving down to the mid-back and hips now to power up those vacation muscles we talked about earlier. Bad postures sent them completely offline, so we have to intentionally turn them back on. First up, wall slides to hit those lower traps. Stand with your back against a wall and keep your entire back locked against it without arching your ribs away. This guarantees your mid-back actually switches on as you slide your arms up and down for 15 to 20 reps. Next, we have to hit the hip flexors, which get incredibly tight and quietly pull your pelvis totally out of alignment when you sit too much. So you'll drop into a tall, kneeling stance and gently glide your hips forward. Now listen closely, because this is the crucial point. You must squeeze the glute on the kneeling side. That squeeze is exactly what pulls your pelvis back into alignment. Do not skip it. It stops your hips from tilting poorly and makes the stretch about 10 times more effective. Hold that for 20 to 30 seconds per side.
Finally, section 6, the finish and strategy.
we've reached the floor to wake up the ultimate vacation muscle group. We're bringing your glutes back from the dead with glute bridges. Lie on your back, slightly tuck your pelvis first by squeezing your abs, this protects your spine, and push through your heels. Lift those hips using your glutes, not your lower back. 2 sets of 10 to 20 reps will fire up your posterior chain beautifully. After that, you can finish up by sitting back toward your heels and melting into child's pose. Just let gravity relax your lower back. No forcing it, just letting all that built-up tension drain right out. Now, let's look at how this actually builds into your day. Because here is the hard truth. Posture isn't permanently fixed by one magic exercise session. It's fixed by what you do with your body the rest of the day. Sitting for hours on end destroys your posture and your focus. So break it up. Do the upper body routine like the towel pulls and wall slides during a quick break at 10 a.m. Then hit the lower body stretches and glute bridges at noon. It literally only takes a few minutes, but it constantly pulls your body out of that dangerous slouch. And beyond these targeted exercises, there is one more vital piece to the whole puzzle: 10,000 steps. Hitting this daily step count keeps your body fully functional outside of your routines. It breaks up those massive sitting blocks and proves that moving more is hands down the ultimate long-term tool for your posture. It reminds your body that it's designed for motion, not for just folding into a chair. Your body is constantly adapting, every single day, but the choice is completely yours on what it adapts to. So take these simple movements, apply them consistently during your daily breaks, and go hit those steps. Let's reverse that Stone Age slouch for good, stand taller, and finally leave that chronic pain behind. So what step are you going to take right now to reclaim your human posture?